This is the Brotherly Pursuits podcast, so come on over and hang in with friends. Through Christ, I am sober and forgiven. Yeah, we're all going to die, but there's good news. Jesus came to earth in a human body. He was all flesh, 100% God, 100% human. He was crucified on the cross. He was put in the tomb. 3 days later, he rose again. He left his spirit. All you have to do is ask Jesus in your heart. You'll be born again. The good news is it's coming back, so we can spend eternity with Jesus and all our loved ones. Alright guys, welcome. This is the Brotherly Pursuits podcast. This is actually our third take. So we recorded a video twice, and for some reason the camera didn't capture a word. It was a great 1 hour conversation, and for some reason it didn't capture.
So hopefully this time
we'll get some good conversations for you guys.
A lot of you know me as Muscles. Back in the day, in my 20s, that was my nickname. What was your nickname?
My nickname was Fabio. So I worked out every day. I had a class where I worked out, and they called me Fabio. I had some better looks back in the day. So what you been up to all week?
I've been laid up. My big toe has been really swollen, so I've been laid up for about 3 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's getting a lot better now. Now I can walk on it. I can drive. I couldn't drive for 3 days.
Oh, you went to the doctor, didn't you? About 4 a.m.?
Yeah, it was about 4 a.m. It was raining, storming. I was like, I got to go to the doctor and figure out what's wrong. I went to the doctor, and I guess I haven't been drinking enough water and eating too much red meat. So my big toe, man, it's swelled up.
That's pretty wild.
Feeling a lot better now, though. Found a cool feature where we can, if you guys want to join in, we can put you on the TV, and you can talk to us right here. And you can sit on your couch and just join in, whatever.
We're pretty excited about that. We got a new laptop. I think that's why we've been having all our troubles, but it's a Mac Pro.
We got some sound effects too. Hopefully you guys can hear them. If it's picking up on this camera, you can, but if it's picking up on this one right in front of me.
Yeah, we have 2 cameras out here just in case we don't get it on that one. We'll actually get it on our phone.
But there's some pretty cool sound effects that we got working.
So hopefully everything will work out good.
So it's just me and Austin today. Alice ain't with us.
Yeah, Alice ain't with us today. He's at his house playing some good old Call of the Wild. Probably going after that great one.
We were talking for a good hour.
Yeah, we had a great conversation, man. We was getting pretty deep.
Yeah, what we were saying is you don't know how hard it is to talk in front of a camera until you actually do it.
Yeah, you guys might look at this and you think it looks easy, but when you get in front of a camera, all your words go out.
Yeah, all your good thoughts, everything you were thinking about saying, it just disappears. And you just
throughout the day, you're thinking, man, I have so many good thoughts. And then the camera says action, and your mind goes.
It's definitely different talking in front of a camera than we're getting used to.
That brings me to, you think you could be an actor in a movie?
I don't think I could do it, man. I was looking at our videos, and just the way I sound on video is so different.
It's a little different, huh?
It's like, I really sound like that?
I think I could remember the lines. That just being in front of a camera, being in front of actors, man, it'd be pretty tough out there. Who do you think your favorite actor is, if you had to pick one?
I'd say probably Mark Wahlberg or Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf, man. The movie Man Down, that's a good movie there. Or the movie Fury. That's a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a method actor, isn't he, Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, so he actually lives out this character.
That's what I think.
So yeah, he made a movie about a church, and I think he was living in his car and everything. So it turned out to be a pretty good movie.
I'm glad it's Friday. I'm glad it's the weekend.
Yeah, it was a long week, man. This heat takes it out of you, working that 9 to 5.
Yeah, I was off for 3 days. It was a little.
So you got to relax.
It was a good vacation, but I was in pain.
Well, yeah, man, we're coming up on July, so July 4th's coming up. Gonna be doing some fireworks.
Yeah, I'm ready to go to the lake. Drop a pole in the water. I got 4 new poles I need to drop in the water.
Do some fishing. Yeah.
We were talking about pretty soon we're going to be doing a night podcast where we're sitting by a fire, because it seems like when you're sitting by a fire, all the stories.
That's where all the stories come out, man, when you're by a fire. So we figured if we can get 100 likes, we're going to do that video for you guys. So you guys got to make sure you hit that like button, and you got to subscribe too. Remember, the 15th subscriber, they get a 25-piece rotary tool set. So you got to make sure you're a subscriber, and you got to let us know that you're that 15th subscriber. And then the 25th subscriber, they get a leaf blower.
Yeah, we're going to be giving out more gifts too once we get more further along.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about it. We got a lot of gifts coming for you guys.
We like giving. It's not all about receiving, it's more about giving.
Man, that's some true knowledge right there. That's some good knowledge.
Like to give back.
Man, I noticed you're wearing that NWO shirt.
Yeah, New World Order.
Man, we've been watching wrestling since we were about 9 years old. I remember the first time I ever saw a wrestler, it was Sting. 1997 Starrcade. And man, his entrance. That's what did it. Was his entrance and that white face paint.
Yeah, back in the 1999 and 2000s were the good old days.
Man, they don't make wrestling like that anymore, man.
We actually went to a live event, and it's so much different than seeing it on TV.
Oh, it's so much different. They don't do the commentary. So we were out there watching the live event, and all you heard was the wrestlers bouncing around in the ring. And literally, other than that, it was quiet.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
So it was a lot different. It was still good to get out there and watch the live event.
It's just so much
But they need to
entertaining if you watch it.
Yeah, they need to add that
commentary.
They need to add that commentary in there. But yeah, back in the day, man, The Undertaker and Kane, the Brothers of Destruction. It doesn't get any better than that.
That leads me to the old shows. We used to watch Smallville all the time. Who's a Smallville fan?
Yeah, you guys some Smallville fans out there? You guys know what we're talking about.
Every Wednesday night we'd be around the TV.
And
all of us would get around and watch Smallville, One Tree Hill.
Oh yeah, One Tree Hill. That was the show. I remember one Halloween we missed that. We didn't even go trick-or-treating that year. We were sitting there watching Smallville and One Tree Hill. Lana Lang. That was Dad's favorite actor. Those were the good old days, man. You look back on there and think, man, where does time go? You know, we're 34 years old. Time's flying.
Time does fly.
Man, we had a whole hour. We clicked stop. It didn't even record a word, which I just don't understand it. So now from now on, we're going to make sure we have multiple cameras so you guys can see what we're actually doing here.
So hopefully you guys can hear everything clearly. And
there's the echo voice.
Effects.
There we go. There's that checkmark.
If you guys can hear these effects, you're going to be like, what are they doing? What are they doing?
What are they doing?
So hopefully you can hear them. If not, then I don't know.
Yeah, we're excited for that. The Outside podcast, man, with the bonfire. I think it'll be perfect. You guys hit that like button so we can do that video for you guys.
Yeah, we try to do a video every week.
Yeah, once you see this, we'll be about 2 weeks in advance. So we kind of put our videos a week in advance for you guys.
We're really excited about getting you guys over here, some guests over here, and then we can really tell some stories.
Yeah, we actually had our first guest on the podcast last night. It was me and my daughter, and it was a good one-on-one, daddy-daughter podcast. And I was talking to her, and I said, well, recently you got baptized. So what was the reason you got baptized? She said, well, I wanted Jesus in my heart. And I heard that, man, that's powerful.
Yeah, me and Kimberly got baptized the same day. She's like, I want to get baptized. I was like, all right, I'll do it with you. That was a good day, and then I got a video of us doing it.
That's powerful. What was the reason you wanted to get baptized, you think?
It's just something I've always wanted to do,
Man,
and I finally did it.
Well, yeah, I've always wanted to get baptized. I got saved. Well, I got saved when I was 9 years old, but I didn't really know who Jesus was. So when I hit 27, I hit rock bottom, and that's when I actually found out who Jesus was. So I always wanted to get baptized. I always had a vision in my head, though, I'll get baptized by Phil Robertson. And now he's sadly with the Lord. But I still do. That is one of my goals, is to get baptized.
Yeah, we got it done at Church on the Move. That's our church.
Oh, Church on the Move. That's actually where me and my wife, where we got married. Church on the Move.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's a good church too.
I like the music, and I like how big the church is. Just everything about it, really.
Yeah, some of their worship music, you can really feel God's moving inside that church. Really powerful. That's another reason we wanted to really start this podcast, is just to spread the word and just to have one person ask Jesus in your heart.
And it'll give us something to do on the weekends, and we can just talk about whatever,
Talk about our memories.
Talk about life.
Talk about our brotherly pursuits.
I used to have all the old pictures, a million old pictures of us back in the day. So it's good to just talk about memories.
Look back on all the memories that we had. Man, we had a lot of good memories. I remember that one time we were hunting, and it was snowing outside. I remember these two ducks were coming by, and you took a shot, and you shot them both in one shot, man. 2 ducks in one shot.
2 ducks in one shot in the snow.
You don't get no better than that hunting in the snow.
Yeah, we want to make a shooting video too pretty soon. We got some new toys to go shoot.
Yeah, I got all my new toys they're in my gun case, and all I do every day is just stare at them. So we got to get out there and try them out.
If you guys got any good ideas on what we can do on this podcast?
Yeah, if you guys have any ideas that you'd like to see, put it in the comments.
Yeah, we want you guys to come on and talk with us. You can sign the table.
Yeah, after the end of each episode, we have you sign the table. That's a new thing we introduced to the podcast. I actually got to get Emsley to sign the table.
Yeah,
that's one thing I got to get her over here and do that. She was with me all week. I really enjoyed it. She's on summer break, so she gets 3 whole months. They need to make adults have 3 months vacation.
Yeah, we need 3 months off, guys.
We all need to get together and say, us adults need a summer break too.
All the bosses out there, if you're watching this, we need some time off.
If you're watching this, man. Well, I'm excited. July 24th, we take our trip to Branson.
For a week?
We're about 5 days. Man, it's going to be glorifying. 5 days, man.
That's going to be nice.
We might not spend the whole time in Branson. Maybe 2 or 3 days in Branson and come back home. Kind of kick our feet up. Relax.
It's always good. It's always good to get away.
It's always good to have some peace and Trinity. That's one thing when you ask Jesus in your heart. One thing He'll give you is peace. Peace of mind.
Yeah, it's Friday. It's a weekend.
It's the weekend. We're excited. We wish we could have got Ellis with us. We tried to pop him there up on the screen, but he's playing that Call of the Wild. It's pretty cool. You can just pop him up on the screen, when you guys don't want to get out of the house.
Yeah, you can just FaceTime us and we'll put you right there. Talk about all kinds of stuff.
But looking at this picture here, man, we look almost identical. If we have the same facial hair, man, can you guys tell us apart? I want you guys to close your eyes, and we're gonna talk, and you guys are gonna try to distinguish who's Austin and who's Travis.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
We got a little different in our voice.
Not really, man. I mean, come on, close your eyes, guys, and just think about it hard.
By looking at us, you can probably tell, but our voices are similar.
By looking at us, you can kind of tell, but our voices are a little similar.
I don't know. Yours might be a little deeper.
I don't know, man.
Not really sure.
But I am excited that Ellis came over there tonight. We were up till about 11:30 trying to get the audio working, and we finally got it all working. Well, at least on to the laptop part. If we can figure out this new Apple laptop. Yeah, we were thinking about, doing some different settings. Maybe getting some mics at Travis's house so we'd go over there and do a couple podcasts.
Yeah, we like to make it a little different each time. For the first few videos, we're going to do it here, but we like to get some.
Yeah, we like to little bit of variety. So we might set some up on the couch. I think it's really, when you're sitting on the couch, man, just all the stories just come on out.
Yeah, when you're comfortable, it's just like.
Yeah, you're sitting in a chair and the camera's facing you. You're like,
You gotta think a little harder.
You gotta think on your feet. Are you guys pretty good at thinking on your feet? When you come on our podcast, it's gonna be hard the first time, in front of the camera if you've never done it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah, so we're excited about that part of it.
This is a good journey, that we're on, and we're excited for it.
We would like to try to make a video every week.
Yeah, we try to get one every week for you guys. That's why I try to put out as many clips as I can to get you guys pushing that like button and subscribe. You guys want to get these free gifts that we're giving away. I think we're
We're
sitting.
gonna hand deliver them to you.
We're gonna hand deliver them if you're in the local area. If you're in Tulsa, you know, we're gonna go to your house and hand you this gift. We're at 11 subscribers right now, so 4 more, and you're at 15. You'll get that rotary tool set.
If you guys want to be in our video, you can send us a message through Facebook or whatever. Make a short clip, and we'll add you in our video, saying whatever.
Yeah, saying
Just tell us a story. And
yeah,
we'll
we
put
can
it
just
in our video.
we can just add you right on the screen. If you got some inspiring words for everybody,
Yeah.
all we got to do is just crop you in the video. You can be. It's like you're right with us.
So send them our way, and we'll post them.
So we're excited about that. We're really excited. This is the Brotherly Pursuits podcast, man. We're happy you guys are tuning in.
Stay tuned and look forward to seeing more from us.
So you got any other good stories for us, Trav? I know you got a lot of stories.
I can't think of nothing, man.
When you're in front of that camera, man.
Like,
When
bro.
you're in front of that camera.
Sometimes silence is golden.
Silence is golden, man. If we're smiling, we're happy.
Yeah. We're smiling, we're happy.
Sometimes you can look at a video or a picture, and it'll tell you a million words.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Well, you recently, I just saw on your Facebook, you made a pretty cool video. You edit all that on TikTok?
Yeah, I got on TikTok. I don't ever get on TikTok. I always get on Instagram and watch reels.
Well, now
You can do a lot of editing on TikTok, though.
well, you're new to the Facebook world, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I've been off the Facebook world for 10 years. I'm right back on it.
Well, I remember, man, when you used to make those TikTok videos and you're eating chips in your videos. You need to get back at doing that. I'm telling you, man, those videos were good.
I got on TikTok and I was on it for about a day. It's actually pretty cool. I was on it there earlier, and you can edit videos really well. That's what I like about it. So I might start getting back in.
Start doing some of the editing yourself, huh? It's a lot of work, guys. It might look easy when I put these videos out, but I've spent hours and hours editing. I'm on the couch there. I'm telling you, it'll take me 3-4 hours just to edit a video. But it's a lot of fun, man. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like putting it together, man. I like seeing the outcome.
Yeah, I like putting pictures and videos together and making all in one, you know.
Put some music to it. It really makes it for some good content. We're excited. We're happy you guys are joining in with us. You got to remember to subscribe, and we appreciate everybody's comments and input. If you guys got any comments for us and some input, we'd love to hear it. What do you think your quote of the day is?
My quote of the day would be, "When words fail, music speaks."
Man, that's a good quote. I need to get that tattooed. Man,
Yeah,
you have some room right there.
Yeah, I think you need to tell that for me.
You can get that tattooed, man. I think my first of the day is, tomorrow's not promised. You got to live every day like it's your last. I really believe in that. And you gotta really follow your dreams. Follow what you love. This is the Brotherly Pursuits podcast. If you want to come on over and hang with friends, we'll be here. Till next time, God bless you.
Stay
Have a good
tuned.
day.